Listen, as I'll say former wrestling fan, even though I got a nephew now and he's starting to really get into it. This last WrestleMania, by the way, WrestleMania 40, the main event, I'm sure all the wrestling fans know what I'm talking about, but it was absolutely incredible. I mean, just all of these surprises. It was just incredible. But anyway, I say all of that to say, as a former wrestling fan, I've heard of the Honky Tonk Man, and quite the wrestler back in his day. Definitely before my time, but I am familiar with the Honky Tonk Man. He was pretty much an Elvis like impersonator. You know what I mean? But he would come to the ring with the guitar and everything. But Honky Tonk Woman. No idea. And you know something? All these years that I've been saying Honky Tonk Man, I don't even know what Honky Tonk means. So before we even, and I'm kind of cheating, I usually save, we'll save the song research for afterwards. But what exactly does Honky Tonk mean? What does Honky Tonk mean? Honky Tonk is both a bar that provides country music for the entertainment of its patrons and the style of music played in such establishments. It can also refer to the type of piano used to play such music. Okay, but there's a slang version that could mean cheap, noisy, garish nightclub or dance hall. Okay, and there's a meaning for honky tonk girls, which is women with no particular skill who entertain cowboys in saloons. Oh, during the 1800s in the state of Texas. They would sing and dance and drink alongside any cowboy they met in the saloon. Okay. So knowing that, and knowing that we're about to react to the Rolling Stones, Honky Tonk Woman, we kind of get some context already. So I did kind of spoil this for myself. But so be it. But I want to hear what the Rolling Stones have to say about Honky Tonk Women. I'm almost certain, while I spoiled the definition for myself, I'm sure this record is still in some way, shape, or form going to catch me by surprise. So let's hear what the Rolling Stones have to say about Honky Tonk Women. And it's a lyric video, so you can follow along. Let's go. So right here, Rolling Stones are giving me swamp rock, and it's a blend of rock. It's a blend of rock, swamp rock, and That's all I could think about at the moment. But it's definitely swamp rock, which I feel like they've given me like. You can like there's a little bit of swamp rock and like Sympathy for the Devil and some other records that I've heard from them, but this is like full blown like almost CCR like Creedence Clearwater Revival. Like it has that type of feel to it. So a different taste from the Rolling Stones, but overall it is definitely Rolling Stone. Like Mick is and I remember my last reaction. I talked about how Mick. Anytime I did a poll about greatest frontman, I never really saw Mick, but every establishment has Nick as the best frontman. So I don't know, but Mick is just his versatility. Him. Robert, Axel, trying to think of some other frontmen like I've just heard in so many like their voice in so many different ways. Those are three that come to mind, but like his versatility, you know what I mean? It's phenomenal.
New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady, then she covered me in roses. She blew my nose and then she blew my mind.
Yeah, man. Rolling Stones, they just a good time, man. They just a good time. Wait, let me see how they classify it. Hard rock and roll. They don't classify the swamp? That wasn't swamp rock to y'all a little bit? I mean, we can't deny. I mean, I'm looking at it. Hard rock and roll. Okay, I thought it had some swamp in it, but okay. This song was released as a non-album single on July 4th, 1969. I think that's the first time I've ever read that. A non-album single on Independence Day in 1969 in the United Kingdom. And a week later in the United States, a country version called Country Honk was later included on the album Let It Bleed. It topped the charts in both nations. The song was on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time and inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards while on holiday in Brazil from late December 1968 to early January 1969. Inspired by Brazilian Capiris, inhabitants of rural, remote areas of parts of Brazil. Gotcha. Capiris. Okay. At the ranch where Jagger and Richards were staying in Sao Paulo. 2 versions of the song were recorded by the band. Familiar hit, which appeared on the 45 single, and their collection of late 1960s singles. Okay. Thematically, Honky Tonk Woman refers to a dancing girl in a Western bar. The setting for the narrative in the first verse of the rock and roll version is Memphis, Tennessee. That's something I definitely picked up on. We read that the term originally originated in Texas saloons, but he said Memphis. I met a gin-soaked barroom queen in Memphis, while Country Honk sets the first verse in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm sitting in the bar, tipping a jar in Jackson. Y'all let me know if I should check out the country version as well. Country Honk. I wouldn't mind hearing that. And that's definitely a first for Rolling Stones. I don't think I've heard anything that I would classify as country from the Rolling Stones. So if y'all want me to check that out, y'all let me know. Initially recorded the track called Country Honk in London in early March 1969. Okay. The single was released in the UK the day after the death of founding member Brian Jones. Oh no, wow. The song topped the US Billboard Hot 100 for 4 weeks from August 23rd, 1969. 2014, inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. And then they telling me about the Country Honk. Yeah, definitely. I think I should check that out. But y'all let me know. But look, I thought this was swamp rock. I really did. And maybe it's just that guitar. Like when the guitar's kind of like tuned that way, like like I don't know. It's just very swampy. Very swampy. But they don't say it's swampy, so I'm gonna roll with them. But overall, again, the versatility, the topics, like Rolling Stones, they like again, and I understand why they wait, are the Rolling Stones in the holy trinity of rock and roll? Is Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and Sabbath the holy trinity of heavy metal? You know what? I'm completely wrong. The holy trinity of heavy metal is Zeppelin, Sabbath, Purple. Deep Purple, if I'm not mistaken. So Rolling Stones, like who would you compare them to? Now, I've only heard one song from Aerosmith, but like I could see them as kind of like, you know, rivals in a way. I definitely wouldn't say Beatles. Y'all let me know, like who were the Rolling Stones? I don't want to say competing with, for lack of a better term, but like who were they kind of like always synonymous with? You know what I mean? Like who did people kind of compare the Rolling Stones to all the time? Just out of curiosity, Because the Rolling Stones, like, because of the era that they're in, like, they're the late 60s, well, hold on. When is the Rolling Stones? Oh, early 60s, 1962. Ew. I thought it was mid 60s. Yeah, like Painted Black, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. All of these are mid 60s songs. So have I heard anything from the early 60s? I don't think so. I think everything I've heard from Rolling Stones has been mid 60s and up. I haven't heard 62, 63 stuff. Give Me Shelter. I love that freaking record. I ain't heard that in so long. Can't Always Get What You Want. I gotta go back and listen to some of these records. The Stones got some joints. I forgot they sold 250 million records. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Look, phenomenal song. I really, really enjoyed it. I love the spin that they kind of put on it, setting it in a different setting and stuff like that. Mick's voice is perfect. Could kind of put his voice in any kind of genre and he'll make it work. And yeah, just a great song. I don't really have much to say about it. I really, really enjoyed it. And I can't wait to hear some more. So y'all let me know what else from the Stones I need to check out. I'm so happy to finally be back and listening to them. So I know there's some more stuff out there that I didn't get to. So y'all just let me know in the comment section, man. And I definitely will check it out, alright? Definitely. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with the Rolling Stones. Peace.